Once upon a time, long ago in the lands of China, when fleas were barbers and camels were town criers, when my grandmother's cradle was gently rocking, there stood a mountain. But what a mountain it was! Those who gazed at its snowy peak would call it a mountain, while those who looked at its lush vineyards at the foothills would swear it was a vineyard. And on the very top of this mighty mountain, a wolf appeared. This was no ordinary wolf. Fierce eyes, thick neck, a beast like no other. Every night he would descend into the plain, sneak into the village and devour whatever he found, goats, horses, donkeys. He became the terror of the villagers. At last the villagers could bear it no longer. They armed themselves, marched up the mountain, and searched for the wolf day and night. For 7 days and 7 nights they hunted, until finally they caught the cunning beast in one of their traps. They dragged the wolf to the village hall. Now, in the hall, the law was the village's custom, and custom meant punishment. But instead of beating the wolf, they questioned him. "Wolf, why do you eat our animals? Don't you pity the poor villagers?" The wolf at first stayed silent. Then he answered, "I am a wolf. You eat bread, I eat meat. If you want your animals safe, bring me 1 kilo of meat every day. Then I won't touch your livestock." The villagers, desperate, agreed. They even built the wolf a den on the mountain and took turns feeding him, but days passed into weeks, and weeks into months. Soon, their livestock grew scarce. They stopped bringing meat. The wolf waited, hungry and furious. His eyes darkened with rage. One day, starving, he crept down and attacked a donkey and its foal, eating part of each before returning to his den. The donkey cried out so loud that the mountains shook. The villagers gathered again, caught the wolf and dragged him back to the hall. "Why did you eat the donkey and its foal?" they demanded. The wolf raised his head and replied, "If you don't bring me meat, I will eat even your calves." "But there are no animals left in the village," the people said. "Without them, how will we plow the fields? How will we survive?" The wolf snarled, "That's not my concern. If I must, I'll eat you too." The villagers trembled with fear. None dared to look him in the eye. They silently left the hall. The wolf laughed, but in truth, he too was afraid. He realized his trick had saved him, for now. That very night, he fled to distant lands. From that day on, no one saw the wolf again, and the village lived in peace. And they lived happily ever after. May all troubled hearts find the same peace.